Does that make my tubers happy? I wonder. Oh, here at my brother's house to work on gutters, and here we're... Yeah, I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I want to go check out his other cars too.
Like I said, I don't know how to restart because I'm having battery issues. I haven't driven it much this year. Common Corvette problems. But the it's a 383. I've had the car 22 years.
Oh wow, really?
The engine is probably 15 years old, worth a rebuild. Broke it in on the track.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
Got a little coolant.
Oh yeah.
Damn easy, dude.
Yeah, this thing's fun, man. Like I said, I'm 43, so I got this car right before I turned 21. And it's been a blast ever since, you know.
Yeah, I can do that.
So the 383, yeah, I don't remember the specs on cam and you know, MSD ignition, headers, MSD coil, 6AL box mounted down in here.
You met Howard, by the way, didn't you, Dave? I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm impressed with the marks it left in, in Kevin's driveway here.
Well, they hardly hear anymore. Because we had some big black ones right there. I did my buddy's SRT.
Yeah.
Thought you were gonna light them up too.
Am I going to do a burnout?
Can you? I'll just walk down there. It's only a few feet. 41 Chevy.
Yeah, dude, I drove it home from the Detroit area. Losing down.
It's been sitting up here for 10 years. So $500 to him was a number that nobody
We had the 216. We had the 216 and the 3-speed.
No fun.
3 on the tree, and we pulled that out. And
So what are you putting in it?
this, the 5.3. That I'm leaving together until we do all the mock-up. And then once we get through the mock-up, then I'll pull it apart and rebuild that engine. And then a 4L60 over in the corner. Over here. I had that
right there.
rebuilt.
Okay. Did you sell the
I sold the
6-cylinder?
engine and transmission. I was amazed I could sell it. And, you know,
Yeah, those things are usually like,
dirt cheap.
yeah,
$200, I think we.
that's pretty good price.
Out of it, yeah.
I take it was the original engine.
I'm thinking it was. You know, it was very clean. It was looked like the car. You know, the car was fairly clean, as you can see. Lucy, there's mud in the doors. You know, so
My fault.
yeah.
You want to get in on the video, do you? Is that what you want? You do, yeah.
So we got the differential out, and
Ballast resistor and what have you. They use that on this?
yeah. And then 8.8 is underneath the bench there.
So I'm watching Roadkill this morning. And they were,
That's what's going in for a rear end.
Yeah.
you ever watch Roadkill much?
Oh yeah.
They took his dad.
Yeah, I watched that.
Do you want to get your nose on video? Huh? Oh, you're gonna lick the camera, huh?
They're rapid, they're still doing donuts.
But it's
Yeah, it is. Wow.
that's why I got it. I mean, when I bought this car, I knew that I was going to take the... Lucy, come! Lucy! Come here, Lucy!
Oh, yeah.
Lucy! Here, Lucy, I got some...
Whoa.
Yeah, it is. It's super clean.
So, when I looked at the car, I knew that I was going to be...
Dog germs. That was a big old lick.
I've seen some patch panels on here, but there's patch panels
In
under
the
here.
spare tire hole, which is
Yeah.
the first place to go on these cars.
Right.
Yeah, you just don't find a car this age
That's
that there's
clean.
anything left of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's giving it a, a cheap you know, spray job.
Yeah, but I mean, you know,
And I'm gonna try to patina the body on it.
at least it saved it. You know, what somebody did in the past saved the car. That's
Yeah.
probably why it's still around. Yep.
Chevy, I think it's 8.2.
This is the original diff out of the.
Yeah, the original diff out of it.
What are you trying to get for it?
I think I have it up for 150.
All right, so if any of my viewers need a 41
Yeah.
differential with the torque tube,
I'll take 75 for it.
okay, there we go. Leave a comment and I can forward it on.
Thank you. Yeah, I think, you know, for...
Yeah, the rear wheels don't come with it, just the axle and torque tube. It's in good shape.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of look at the...
yard there. Do you approve, Howard?
Yeah, I do.
That's what I said. I said it just needs to be. What I
Yeah.
told him yesterday is we just need to lift it up and scoot it off the plant a little bit and even it between the two plants.
Growing next
Would be
to
perfect.
my wife's flowers and my tomatoes. Yeah. It is...
It's an SS Cologne,
It
or
could potentially be an SS Cologne. I
Okay.
think it probably is. It's got a lot of SS equipment on it, as you can see. Like the console, the
Yeah.
door panels, I think I can't remember if the aluminum turn makes it an SS on the trim on it.
Oh, he's got 4-link in the back, Howard.
Yep, Ford 9-inch.
In the back. On the front suspension stock yet, Dave?
The front suspension is stock, but it's all been rebuilt.
Right, all bushings and all that,
bushings and ball joints. And, yep, it's a quick performance rear differential. This car came in boxes 3 years ago, I think now. Maybe it's
Oh, it's
coming
all.
before. But it came in boxes. The engine was sitting in the frame, but there was no transmission, and the front end was together. But we ended up taking it all apart.
Pop the hood. Up here?
But it's a really, this car's in very
it's in
good shape
really good
underneath,
shape.
too, yeah.
It's excellent shape.
See, that when I've learned that when you're looking for cars,
Buy sheet metal. Make sure you're
buying sheet metal.
Make sure you're buying sheet metal.
Yeah, that was the first thing we went on these cars were the floor pans.
Yeah, and this one's got new floor pans in it, but it seems like they did a pretty decent job. There's areas that aren't perfect, like the 6x9 speaker holes. You should have seen that. This car's had 2 roll cages in it. I cut the last roll cage in it, but you could see the remnants of a previous roll cage. You know,
I wonder if that was stiffening up the frame any.
well, it wasn't tied into the frame, so it's only tied into the body. So I cut the roll cage out. I still have more work to do.
Tell him to come over once.
Yeah, David? I will. David, the cases for the beer are
So if anyone knows how to decipher if this was originally an SS car, that's the VIN. Oh, I love that tack. That thing looks really cool in there. Well, this has got cold light. Oh, you can see, yeah.
Yeah, there's part of it. I got to get in there and cut out.
So this car was originally a blue car, was it? Or
You know, it's a few shades of colors, you know. So there's like some green, and I think that they tried to dye the floor, and it's worn out over time.
Okay.
And the door panels had, some green. So I don't know. I decided to dye it blue.
Oh, okay. Looks really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I'm in the middle of too many projects, as you can see, but eventually I'm going to do the interior on this car, so I'll put new carpets in, and then I'll do the center console, finish up the work there. Like I said, this car came in boxes, and the trunk is fiberglass. I've got 3 steel ones in the back to choose from.
Oh, the whole lid is
Yeah, the
fiberglass.
lid is fiberglass. You can see it.
Yeah,
it's
totally.
there, and
You see
I
how
could
thick
fix
it is
that,
there.
But I'm not even going to mess with it because I got 3 steel ones that I'm going to put one of those on. Fiberglass fenders, fiberglass hood. I'm going to get rid of all that and and do steel eventually.
Everything's reproduced for these cars now too.
Everything.
Oh, you really can get.
Yeah, for this era Chevrolet. Yeah.
The battery's mounted back here, but I took
So
some
this is
time this year
fiberglass
to
too. I
clean
didn't
all
know
this
was
up.
no bigger than life.
And
I
then I
didn't know
built
that was
I
fiberglass.
used Kevin's brake to make my little, fuse panel junction block thing there. It's got a battery cut off.
We're finding it nice that we got. My neighbor's got some stuff that can do stuff. I got stuff that he can't do. Dave's got stuff that we just kind of.
I don't know.
Everybody
all of
shares tools, huh?
Kind of sort of what we're doing.
If we, I don't know how much
I
I'm
think
contributing
between-
at the moment, but
Right here, we could probably damn near do anything we want.
build a car.
Yeah.
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 So I
Try
cut
doing
the
anything we damn near
6x9
wanna do.
hack job out in the back. I've got this panel I built
Oh
that
wow.
goes across
Is
the
it
back.
still rubbing?
It's actually the other side that's rubbing.
Looks
Maybe
like this side's rubbing.
too. I don't know, because I've moved it here and there, so I need to tire chalk it again. And I mean, it's damn close.
Now, what did this originally would have come with? Do you think maybe
I
a
think it was probably
283
either
or?
a 6-cylinder or good job, David. I think it's probably a 6-cylinder or 283. I honestly don't know.
Although if it was an SS, it was probably a.
I don't think it was an SS. I
Okay.
think that's false advertising.
Oh wow, nice.
So
That is super sweet.
over 3 years, I've done a bunch to it. This engine's been out multiple times for checking fit and clearance and repair a firewall, wiring, blah blah blah. But anyway, this last time I dropped a valve last year because I over revved it. So my
He
fix
was
for
doing what I asked him to do.
do a burnout.
He's doing a big ass burnout and floats it.
Yeah.
Kind of like when I was asking him, can you do some donuts in the driveway?
So the reason I
blow it
did
up.
the reason I floated it is because I had an open differential and only one wheel
Wheel was
peel.
cooking.
So anyway, my resolution so that doesn't happen again is the Ford 9-inch in the back, and then it fixed the valve, of course.
What gear do you have in that 9-inch?
It's supposed to be a 355,
Okay.
but I speculate that it might be a 373 because I ordered it as a 355, and I never checked it after I got it in, so I'm not sure. But anyway, the tag on it said 373.
Oh, it did?
So it made me think that they probably put a 373
Yeah,
in
but
it,
the
so-
gear and the tag could be different.
It
too,
runs
yeah.
about at 65
That's a decent gear.
miles an hour. It's like 3,200 on the highway.
65?
At 65, it's
a
about
373?
3,200. And I've got
Well, this is a
275 tires in the back
So
too.
this is a 55 mile an hour
275, 60.
3,200 has been in it.
Yeah, 3,200 is
It's a
more
bit
than I
much.
want to go.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you didn't put a small block in it.
Yeah,
That is
the
so
big block.
cool.
Look, well, it came that was part of the deal, and I work the big block into the deal.
Yeah, it was so worth it. I love to see unusual engines. I mean,
Yeah. A
big
big
blocks are around, but they're not as the small block is just like
Oh
they're
yeah,
everywhere.
everywhere. And I don't think I'm gonna ever do another small block, the conventional 350, just
Yeah.
because the 5.3s are so prevalent
They're
now.
they're cheap and easy to go through. That's
Oh
why they're
yeah,
popular,
exactly. Prevalent parts and
That's the way to fly. You
Yeah,
make
it is.
horsepower, cheap horsepower.
Yeah, if that's what you
430
want, yeah.
430 horsepower, and you if you want to spend the money, you can do them up to make them look like an
Yeah.
old engine. They got covers
Steve
that
Taylor
hide
had
the coils.
720, 427, 428. He had a small block, 400. GM 400 that he had in his Chevelle. And it was all punched and cranked and stroked and all kinds of crazy stuff.
I saw somebody take one of these and weld 348 valve covers onto the original big block sheet metal valve covers to make it look like a 348.
yeah.
It actually
Yeah,
looked pretty
yeah.
good. You could tell, but
348
Right.
covers are a lot bigger this way, aren't they?
they're like, they got the
Yeah, but don't they come down to about here?
well, they're about they might be a little wider, but I think they're about the same.
I guess I'm
width.
thinking of the Hemi valve covers because they're huge.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have
Hemi
somebody
valve covers are like
pinstripe
monsters.
the valve covers on this to be some. My theme is retro rod. But anyway, little old, little new. I want the interior to look pretty much stock, and the exterior to only be semi-modified. And but so anyway, under the hood I wanted to say this is a 427, so I wanted to say 427 Chevrolet in the old school script like that, you know, with some pinstriping around it maybe. The air cleaner off the other car, I'm gonna take that and I'm going to take the air cleaner off that and mount it to my new mailbox that I have inside. I'm getting the mailbox pinstriped, or I'm going to pinstripe it myself. Somebody took out my mailbox last year with a joyriding in the snow, you know. So I've got a mailbox, and I'm either going to learn to pinstripe or have somebody pinstripe for me.
I'm all about learning how to do things.
Me too, yeah. But you know, I've got a wife to contend with.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to take the air cleaner off that 41 and put it on the top of my black metal mailbox.
The big oil bath air filter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to work, boys.
All right. Well, it was nice seeing the car. I gotta go over there and help him pull his gutters today.
Sounds good. Good luck. Thanks.
I'd rather play with cars than pull gutters.
Yeah. Well, we got homework to do too. But when you get the video up, if you don't mind, let me send it to Lisa or Kevin.
Yeah, I can do that. It'll probably be a couple of days.
Yeah. Lisa or Kevin's not a embracer of technology, so
yeah,
it's harder to get a hold of him than Lisa, you know.
He has a YouTube channel and he puts videos up, but rarely.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The kids tried making YouTube videos.
Yeah, they're fun, you know. You just do them and enjoy doing them, you know. I mean, it's just interesting. I just like to see what people are doing on their cars and show it and share it, because everybody does things different.
Yeah.
That's what makes it fun, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
If everybody did the same thing, it would be boring.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, no, like I restore cars to factory original. If everyone did that, you wouldn't really appreciate it.
Right. Yeah,
and you wouldn't appreciate these if everybody did this too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think this is cheaper than doing something factory original, you know.
Oh, it's not only cheaper to do a custom, it's also easier to get parts too.
Right.
Yeah, when you need to find an original
Lucy, down.
Original part.
Nope, I get it. No, we're just gonna walk it up to the yard.
All right, well, I'm gonna head off. Nice seeing your cars.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thanks, Howard. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you too. Take care.
You too.
Yeah, the fall color heading out to my brother's is really beautiful. It's the best fall color I've seen in a long time down in lower Michigan. Yeah, we are on a dirt road. My brother lives a few miles down a dirt road. And coming up I take I-75 from my house. Coming up I-75, the fall color was really spectacular too. Lawnmower there for sale. It's really beautiful along here too. Still on M15 coming into Clarkston. I had people ask me about the truck. It's a 2008 F-150. It's got a 4.6 liter V8 in it, and now has 96,000 miles on it. I bought it, it had 1,100. It was a salesman's demo, I guess you would call it. And so when I bought it, it did have a few miles on it. It wasn't, you know, 0 miles. It was, well, it was 1,100. Bought this truck at J.C. Lewis Ford in Savannah, Georgia. Sign said we just went into Independence Township. Southbound I-75 now. We're coming up on Chrysler World Headquarters. Road's up there, and it's a building off to the left, kind of blue and gold. The only tall building over there. There we go, that's Chrysler World Headquarters. Brother will be retiring from there at the end of the month. Worked for him for a long time. It's a big facility. You're only seeing just the tall part. There's a lot more there that I have a video from inside in one of my past videos. There's major construction on southbound I-75, so I'm taking the Square Lake Road exit, and I'm going to head over to Woodward Avenue and take Woodward Avenue down. It's not very far from I-75, maybe a mile or two to Woodward from I-75 on Square Lake. So it's just a lot quicker taking Woodward down than I-75 through the construction zone. There's some color here on Woodward too. I'm gonna go the south on Woodward. I'm facing north right now, so we gotta kind of go around the turnaround thing here. Does this look familiar? You've probably seen me here in the old car quite a few times. This is just beyond that shopping center where everyone likes to park. Well, I wasn't going to do a video going out to my brother's, but when there's a Corvette there willing to do donuts in his driveway to reseal his asphalt there with the tires, I thought it would be worth breaking out the camera and making a video of it. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, definitely hit the like button. If you want to subscribe to my channel, hit that 348 icon that pops up. And thank you for watching my videos.